Welcome back, everybody. This is lesson 1-3, cube roots. It's found on page 14 of your textbook. Hopefully you have your bell ringer done. You have filled out your date and your essential question. Looking at our lesson today, your essential question is, can I find the cube roots to solve cube root equations? And hopefully by the end of today you can say yes. You have two vocab words, perfect cube and cube root. Go ahead, take out two flashcards, write perfect cube on the front of one, its definition on the back, cube root on the front of one, and its definition on the back as well. Hit resume when you're ready to go. All right, a perfect cube is similar to a perfect square, except for it's a number times a number times a number. A cube is 3. So in this case, 27 would be the perfect cube. 3 times 3 times 3, or 3 cubed is 27. The cube root of that equation would be your 3. Down here a little bit further on the bottom of page 14, you're going to see another one of these charts. Remember on 1-2, I told you the state of Missouri wants you to have memorized 1 through 25 squares and square roots. On this one, it's just 1 through 10 cubes and cube roots. Not as bad. Again, we're going to start on these probably next week. Don't worry about them. We're just going to take a few at a time until we've got them all memorized. It'll be fine. Okay, so let me take a moment and I'll show you how to cube a number, how to cube root a number, and then we'll come back to this. Go ahead, turn your Cornell notes over on the back side so you can see that image of the calculator, and we'll go ahead and write them down. Okay, we have to wait on the computer to catch up with us, obviously. But what we are going to do, hopefully, is look at our cube root. Okay, it is a little different than the square root of a number. It works a little different. You have to type it in a little different, but it's not bad. It's definitely one of these equations, cube roots, square roots. You're going to want to either memorize how you access it on your calculator or keep these papers with you, because we will be using them and referring to them all year long. Okay, so let's cube a number first. So cube number. All right, I'm going to take the number 2 and cube it. So I am going to, on my calculator, hit the number 2, and you can do this with any number, so I'm just putting the pound sign for number. I'm going to hit this caret button, this up arrow button, and then I'm telling my calculator that I want to multiply this number by itself 3 times. So I'm going to hit the 3. And then I'm going to hit enter. Right, now if I took 2 caret 3 enter, my calculator should be displaying the number 8. If you didn't get the number 8, you did something wrong. Try it again. Okay, if you did get the number 8, good job. Let's take it back. Go from the number 8 back to the number 2. We're going to cube root a number. Okay, so cube root. This one is a little bit weird. I'm going to tell the calculator I needed to bring it back 3 times. So the first number I hit is a 3. Then I'm going to hit the second button. That means I'm doing one of these light blue equations. I'm telling it one of the light blue functions. And I'm gonna hit that caret button again because I'm accessing this button right there. You should have the little X with the square root sign, right? And then I'm gonna put in the number 8 because it's the number I wanna bring back. And then I'm hitting enter. Now your calculator should say 2. If it doesn't, you did something wrong. Check your function buttons, clear your calculator out, and try it again. Okay, go ahead and pause this video, and when you're ready to resume, hit play. All right, the numbers that we're given are negative 125 and 1 over 64. Okay, so 8 we just did in the calculator together, and we got it back to 2. Negative 125, go ahead and try it. Are you getting 5? Go ahead and try 1/64. You should be getting 1/4. And I didn't show you how to do fractions. Let me do that real quick. It's basically the same thing. When I'm cubing a fraction, I'm still gonna start off with A over B. Okay, I'm still gonna start off by telling my calculator I'm cube rooting it. So I'm gonna hit the 3. I'm gonna hit the second and the caret. And then when I use the fraction part, I'm gonna use this ABC button. So if I was doing 1/8, I would do the 1 ABC 8. And it would bring it all the way back for me to 1/2. We good? Awesome. You go ahead and try with, I think it had 1/64. All right, now go ahead and try quick check A, B, and C. Write your answers down, hit resume when you're ready to go, and we'll look at the next section. All right, this next section is a shipping package that arrived on your doorstep. They tell us the volume of the cube is 64. So a cube means that all dimensions are the same, right? It's like a square, but 3D. If the volume is 64, all I'm doing is substituting this volume for the V in the equation. So I substituted it there. That tells me that all 3 sides, side times side times side, is 64. So I have to cube root that so I can find out what just one side is. And my calculator tells me it's 4 units. Remember, it's not units squared or cubed, it's just units. And I think this one tells us it's feet, so it would be 4 feet. That's a pretty big package. All right, the next one asks you to do it. You're applying this information to this problem. So instead of it being 64, it's now 125 cubic feet. Pause the video, try the equation, and then hit resume when you're ready to go. All right, this one is working with just fractions. So x cubed equals 8 over 343. In your calculator, you're going to cube root 8 over 343. The exact same way we did it. You're gonna hit the 3-second caret 8 ABC 343. It's gonna already bring it back to you in fraction form to 2/7. If you get a decimal form, you're just hitting that second PRB and it'll switch it from fraction to decimal for you. Okay, go ahead and try the same thing with Quick Check 3, 27 over 216. Hit play when you're ready to go. On this slide, we're just reviewing the skills we talked about today. Go ahead and check Google Classroom to find out what your actual assignment is, and hopefully we'll touch base soon.